Good evening and blessed to you all. Today I'm going to be talking about the 6 ways to increase your level of happiness. The first one is to realize that happiness is a state of mind. You can put yourself in a happy state right now. It is your choice. Because our emotions are determined by what we focus on at any moment of time. So in order to be happy, you just have to focus on all of the great things in your life. Your health, you are living in a free country, the people who love you, and so on and so forth. Your business, your relationships, etc. Focus on all the things that you have that millions of people don't. Like basic food and shelter. In the third world countries, they don't even get food. They don't even have shelter. I mean, you have to be grateful that you have a home that you can live. Assuming that you have a home, my viewers have a home. So, anyways, you have to realize that happiness is a state of mind. You have to focus on the positives, the little small things that are positive. You have to focus on it. Then you can be happy. Now, the second step is to focus on what's great. Similarly to the first step about focusing on the positive stuff. So, it's to focus on what's great. So, how do you focus? You might ask. How to focus on what's great? The answer is by asking yourself the right set of questions. Yes, it's to ask questions. Believe me. So we as humans, we subconsciously ask ourselves questions all the time. The questions you ask yourself will direct what your mind focuses on. For example, if you ask yourself questions like "Why am I so unlucky?" or your mind will search for and come up with reasons why you are unlucky. Now that's one of a hell way to feel lousy. If you ask me, why do you have to ask questions like that? Instead of asking questions like that, you should ask questions such as, why am I grateful? What am I grateful for? What am I grateful in? What am I grateful for in my life? And what am I blessed with? What has God given me? What could I be grateful for today? Questions like that help you focus on the great stuff, on the positive stuff, and that will surely make you happy. The third is to change your rules. Remember that the feeling of happiness resides inside of us and is only let out when we give ourselves permission based on our rules of what must happen before we can be happy. So, if you want to feel more joy, then be flexible and change your rules in such a way that it becomes easier for you to be happy, to feel happy. If for example, your rule is, I am only happy if everything goes according to my expectations, then you are setting yourself up to be unhappy most of the time. However, if your rule is, if I have the chance to keep doing my best, then I am happy, then you are going to experience a much more joyful life even as you tackle challenges. So please, change your rules. Now, the fourth one is to use happy words. Happy words. You know, when I ask most people how they are, I usually get answers like okay, fine, or not bad. They are so used to responding with such neutral or non-emotive words that they do not realize it is affecting how they feel. When you keep saying not bad, you are conditioning your mind and your body to feel blah 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 or not that good. When you ask people who truly experience more highs in their lives, they usually respond by saying great, awesome, fantastic, or peachy. This is not a coincidence. It is because they use such positive and powerful words to describe their experience, they condition their minds to feel optimistic and terrific. So start to consciously use these powerful words in your life right now. I mean, you can use your own vocab. You can use your own words. Me personally, I like to use. I don't know. I don't really use these type of words. I just express my feelings in such a way with high energy to people. I don't know. I just express my feelings with my face, with my and then with my body language. I rarely use words. So the fifth one is to be happy. To increase your level of happiness is to just simply smile. There has been a scientific research that shows that the people who smile increased the likelihood of them surviving not surviving to live longer than other people. But let's just scrap that. We're talking about how to increase your level of happiness, right? So when you smile, you just feel happier, because when we change our facial expressions, we change our emotional state. When we smile and breathe more fully, our brain actually releases chemicals like serotonin and endorphins into our bodies to make us feel good. Consciously smile, and a lot more people will develop you into this great habit. Now, the last but not least is to look for good intentions and judge less. There will always be times in our life when people do things that make us upset. That is totally unavoidable. Someone may cut into your lane, speak rudely to you, ignore you, or take actions that go against your interest. Man, I feel sorry for you if you have a bad day today. I'll pray for you. May God bless you. In these instances, it is very natural for most of us to make judgments and to get upset. For example, imagine being in a restaurant and calling for a waiter's attention, and in that moment, the waiter says in a harsh tone, "I'm busy, I'll come back to you later." And that moment, we could make a snap judgment like, "What a bloody rude jerk! How dare he speak to me this way? I'm a customer and I should get more respect." Making these judgments will definitely get us upset. But what if instead we choose to understand that person? What if that person may be having a really rough day? Maybe he or she is a really nice person but was feeling stressed, frustrated, and overwhelmed. At the time we were calling for his or her attention, haven't we all been there before? Once we start judging less and keeping an open mind that everyone has reasons for behaving in certain ways and certain times, we tend to become more compassionate and more understanding. And we will start becoming more grateful and happier with our own lives. So that is all. I thank you for your time, and I wish you good luck, and I wish you have a perfect day today and tomorrow and the day after tomorrow and forever, if God is willing, in God's will. So goodbye. Thank you.